I'm finally ready to show you the results of my studio makeover. I've been busy whitewashing and working out you know, what goes on which shelf and how to use my new storage, and let me show you around and explain some of the decisions that I've made, but I'm really pleased with it. Okay, so let me show you around quickly, and then I'll go into a bit more detail. So we've got a comfy place to sit, always important. My IKEA unit, which I find really useful. So I've used my IKEA unit to put things like packaging and my merchandise. It's all sort of sealed up, so things that I want to keep smart and nice. I've bought these new drawers. Let me show you one that's a bit lower down. They look quite small, but actually I can fit lots of things in, and it's really nice to sort of have things organised really. I know where everything is at the moment. Anyway, I don't know how tidy and clean they're going to stay. I'm quite excited about this one. Let me show you inside here. I've turned it into a filing cabinet, which I didn't have before. I bought like a insert thing, which looked really good until I realised it didn't fit into my box. So I actually had to cut the edges off, and I've just stuck, I don't know if you can see, I've stuck the edges of what was going to be the box inside the box, but it's working fine, so I'm really pleased. I now have a filing cabinet. Obviously things above, and then above that I love this rack that I've had built to put all my long rolled canvases and things up there, and you sort of don't even notice they're there, rather than before they were sort of cluttering up a big corner. So let me stand back and show you. So there is a big wall that's been put in, a false wall. So I've got a table that's a fold down table, a fold down chair, so I can use all this floor space and clear everything away if I need to. Round this corner, as well as my dehumidifier for keeping this is a shed, so I need to try and keep it not damp and not too hot and too cold. Anyway, in this corner, this is where I'm storing a lot of my canvases. And I've had the shelves built to be the size of the particularly the regular size that I use. I've got quite a few out at an exhibition at the moment, which is why there's some space, and my paper up there and cardboard and stuff, and it goes fairly deep. I don't know whether you can see back there. So and I've got my hat stand with all sorts of bits and pieces down there. I have two bins. This is my recycling bin, and over the other side is my everything else bin. So on this side, I've got a table for working, putting my bits and pieces on, again fold awayable. Pieces that are works in progress, hanging on the wall. So I've got, you can see screws sticking out, so I can work on this wall on canvases or on panels and move them around different sizes that I work. This wall space here that's in the middle, I didn't put the screws on because I wanted to be able to staple my massive 6-foot pieces that I rolled up, these rolled up canvases, before they've been stretched onto bars. I can staple those onto there, or I can work on big pieces of paper. So I didn't want that covered in the screws like over this side. So this is the false wall, and behind here I've got all these lovely shelves. Behind here I've got some more storage. So I've got various bits and pieces, bigger boxes, my giant thing of bubble wrap at the moment, which obviously will get smaller. I've just restocked up on that. What have I got? It's just been really nice to go through. I've got rid of a lot of stuff. I now know what I've got, which is much better for organising myself. And then over here, my paints, and I decided to keep the sort of you know, this level fairly clear as another surface area, really, because I've by adding all this in, I've got my table so I can lay that out, and I've got extra tables as well, so I can have loads of surface area, and I've obviously got the floor as well. But it's just nice to have, you know, a level where I can just bung things as I need to. Yeah, oh, and this is the other thing I was going to show you. Round the back here, I bought this, which is really good. They're quite small, so I fitted all my bits and pieces in. It's good for, you know, papers, and it's where I've got my, you know, pastels and things like that, bits of information. But I left this one empty because I thought I could pull that out and use that as an extra surface area. So I've got, you know, my water, and so this is on wheels. So this can be sort of pulled out and put wherever I want to, and then I can pull that out and, you know, sort of work on there and work on the table. And that also I've got this, which is another IKEA unit. I put that on casters too, so this can be pulled out as well. Let's do that. Sorry, I don't know whether you're getting to see very much. I should get somebody else to video this. And then obviously I can get to all the other bits and pieces nice and easily. Yeah, so that is it really. I'd be happy to answer any questions, but I'm so chuffed with this. I've got lovely lights that are really nice and bright daylight, so even at night I can really see what I'm doing, and they're obviously by the storage areas, so I, you know, in the cupboard, there's one round here, so I can see what I'm doing really well and find the things that I need. Yeah, really happy.